2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for the Warriors. ADB, after a 4-year absence, the Cavs made their playoff return in 2023.
That's right, Kevin. This team was obviously ready for the postseason. They lose a tough series with the New York Knicks, who had more experience. Some call it that gentleman's sweep 5 games, but I think there's better things on the horizon.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Cleveland moving it around. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Three-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for 2. Number 18. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And there it is for him.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
That one drops for him.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Four on the shot clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
What's up? Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
18. First personal foul. First foul. At the line for 1. Number 94.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. with the teardrop, and it's blocked. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It's deflected. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And here are the Warriors now. The Cavaliers making the shot. He can't hit that time.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Tries again, and he makes that one.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Cleveland moving it around. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the Warriors miss again.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
That one, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Steps back and fires. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers ahead, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Cavaliers. 8.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 21.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Number 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cavaliers trailing. Out to the wing. Five on the clock. Drills it from outside.
Number 21.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Makes it off the glass.
Number 7.
He has 5. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Cavaliers with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
There we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA league, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that 6-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Golden State. Takes it in. It's blocked. Fast break. Here they come. And he slams it one-handed.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
2:30 left here in the second. Cleveland moving it around. Six to shoot. To stop the drought. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And it's blocked. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Nails it from the high post.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Shoots. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Warriors shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
At the line
Mind the
for the
lanes.
Dubs.
Mind the lanes.
Number
One
2.
shot.
One shot.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
.26 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Cleveland. Number 18. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
23.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
It's been an aggressive approach for them
at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency. Terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And for Cleveland, some nice passing by Golden State. To the paint. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Cleveland ball. Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lets it fly. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Warriors leading by 8. Cavaliers with the rebound. Down low. The jump hook. That shot off.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Uncovered, and it's denied. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Number 18.
That one goes in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. 14 feet away. No good on the shot.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Warriors basketball.
Warriors leading by 6.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now into the line.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so it's Golden State with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. .107 left to play in the third. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Can't prop the tough three-pointer.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
.41 seconds left to play here in the third. Can they get it? And the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Lets it go from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
With the score.
Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
The Cavaliers. 27.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And that one is good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And for Cleveland. To the left wing. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage, for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Intercepted. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. That one good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
On the top of the key. He's off on that one.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Shooting for Cleveland. Number 13. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That shot off the mark. The Cavaliers trailed by 3. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Connects from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 6. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Let's present our new balanced player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself,
But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you, David.
Thanks, David. It's the first that brings them within 5. And so he hits both.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead by 4. 1:35 left in the game. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Fades. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
What a pretty fade. Defenders draped all over him. He created just enough separation to get that shot off.
Got a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And 1:01 left to play here in the 4th. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Beyond the arc. The shot missing. And that's an intentional foul.
Number 13. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Drills the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.